private investigator. Tonight, we're on the job.
Profiles had been hired by a woman who thought that her husband might be having an affair. Now, the woman had gone to extremes on her own to put motion-activated cameras in her house, to put recording devices of all types in her house, and I give her credit and applaud her efforts for that. But none of them came to fruition to prove that her husband was in fact doing things that he shouldn't be doing. She called us and we had a telephone consultation and we discussed what we could provide her. And for a lot of what we could provide her, she had already done herself. As far as what we could add to the picture, one thing that the husband did quite often was walk their dog. And obviously when he was walking the dog, she couldn't tell what he was doing. Knowing that that could be a potential chance for him to be doing something other than walk the dog, we decided to be creative on our own and we put a small tracker inside the dog's collar. The tracker was very small, the husband wouldn't have seen it. It actually, we were able to insert it on the bottom of the collar to where it was basically covered by the dog's hair. And it didn't take us long as far as monitoring, because we do monitor those trackers from using a mapping program on the internet and with satellite assistance. It didn't take us long before we found out that when he was walking the dog, he was going to a neighbor's house, a couple houses down, and staying there for hours at a time. Now, continuing the investigation, we found out that there was a woman that was single that resided at that house, and he was spending way too much time there on a day-to-day basis. So with that in mind, we finally hooked up some cameras outside to monitor both his house and the house that this woman lived in. It only took us a day or two before we had surveillance of him walking the dog from his house, going to this other person's home, looking awful suspicious, going into her home for several hours before leaving, and then heading back home. And that was all we needed to show the woman for her to realize what her husband was actually doing. And she did use that information against him and filed a divorce complaint. So that's one where we had to get kind of tricky with some of the technology that we like to utilize. And we got the dog involved, and that's always kind of fun as well.
For more information, please visit our website at selectondemand.com or email us at programs@selectondemand.com. Made for On Demand.